Have you guys heard about the latest story with Ezra Miller? You won't believe this. They demanded that Susan Sarandon come to their house and pay tribute to them at an altar. It's no secret that Ezra has been exhibiting some very disturbing behavior for the past couple of years, but it's now become apparent that they believe themselves to be the second coming of God. The Flash actor recently freaked out and demanded that Susan Sarandon come to their home and pay tribute at their so-called altar that they built in their house, all because she didn't invite them to a dinner party. Vanity Fair reported that several people who have visited Ezra's elusive Vermont home said that the actor has an altar full of bullets, illicit substances, sage, and Flash figurines. A source close to the star told the outlet that a lot of times they make the women put their cell phones on the altar when they come in, and other offerings. The source went on to say that Ezra freaked out recently, demanding that Susan Sarandon come and pay tribute to the altar because she didn't invite Ezra to a dinner party. A representative for the actor told Vanity Fair that the 29-year-old is dear friends with Susan Sarandon, and that's why they felt so excluded when they didn't receive an invitation to the party. The report claims that Ezra believed themselves to be a Christ-like figure who was fated to wed the now 18-year-old environmental activist Dakota Ionize, whom they were accused of abducting. Ezra has reportedly said that they are Jesus, and that Dakota is an apocalyptic Native American spider goddess, and that their marriage is supposed to bring about the apocalypse. Dakota's mother, Sarah Jumping Eagle, spoke out against the actor, saying, "And that's the real reason everyone is so opposed to them being together. They say they are some kind of messiah, and they're going to lead an indigenous revolution." Not only that, but the source claims that Ezra's Vermont compound is called the Mountain, and has been described as a court harem of mostly young women who are encouraged to leave their cell phones at Ezra's altar and gift them toy figures of the Flash character. Another source added that the compound is actually a patriarchal dictatorship where Ezra controls all the sex as the man and plays the women off against each other, screams at them, belittles them in front of the others. The actor is said to verbally and emotionally mistreat the women staying there, and has claimed multiple times that the Flash is the one thing that brings the multiverses together, just like Jesus. But if you think this latest development sounds too far-fetched, it's really not when you consider that Ezra is clearly on a downward spiral when it comes to their mental health. Even their spokesperson admitted that Ezra consistently uses illicit substances, but they insist that it is not the problem here. Quote, "Mental health is the issue. The matters leading up to their recent mental health concerns were a combination of complex stress-related issues." Okay, yes, while it's obvious that they may be battling their own demons at the moment, that still doesn't give them the right to go on a power trip and use their fame to verbally and physically mistreat the young female fans that are staying in their home. Reports about the star describe how they would coerce at-risk children with visions of grandeur and promises to make them famous. Quote, "He was telling these kids, you are going to be in my band, and I'm going to produce your album, and you can run my music studio." Whether they were struggling artists, DJs, or sometimes kids who might have been homeless, Ezra would allegedly recruit them in a period of vulnerability and promise them all kinds of things to get them to stay at the compound. It was only after realizing their role in the DCEU is being put in jeopardy that Ezra decided to try and apologize for all the disturbing allegations that are piling up against them. On the 15th of August, in a statement provided to NBC News, they said, "Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I am committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life." But while this is a good first step, the question has arisen of whether or not this kind of apology will be enough to get the actor out of hot water. But so far, it looks like it was all just empty words. So what do you think about this latest story? Let us know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.